plane was built by Ryan. It's a North American design Navion. North American decided to build P-51 Mustangs and go-fast airplanes. So they stopped building it and sold the rights to construct these airplanes to Ryan Aviation, Spear Lewis, Ryan. Mm-hmm. And mine was one of the last of the Ryan-built canopy model Navions. It was built in 1951, and it still has some of the military features. It's got the beefed up gear, and it's a little bit heavier load capacity, maximum weight capacity. And over the years, it's been very extensively modified, mostly by the previous owner. It's got a great big motor. It's got one of the biggest engines, or most powerful engines of any Navion. It's a 310 horsepower turbocharged Continental 520. It's a very big motor with lots and lots of horsepower, and consequently it burns a lot of gas. I have had the thing restored. In 1998, I took a year to put some really nice gray leather on all the upholstery, which I love, very comfortable seats. And then I have updated the instrument equipment to where it's pretty much state-of-the-art modern stuff. So I'm very comfortable flying with it. It has an autopilot. It has instrument capability on the autopilot, which is very handy in bad weather when you're the only pilot on board. So like I said, it goes very fast, and it can go very high, and it can go very far, but it burns a lot of gas. It was originally kind of a terrible, kind of a lemony, mustardy yellow. It was really, and the paint was peeling, and it was all mismatched, and it was terrible paint. But the plane was in good shape. So I had a fella completely strip it, repair as necessary, reprime it, fix any corrosion, and repaint it. He found no corrosion after 50 plus years. So he was able to paint it in the colors that I selected because I got the actual authentic Air Force paint chips. So I've got the only civilian authentic paint codes of any painted airplane in America.
Cool.
So as far as I know. So it's a really good paint job. He hand painted all of the numbers, the numerals, and the letters. There's no decals anywhere on the plane. It's all hand painted. And it's 2006. It's 7 years old, and it still looks pretty much like new. There's not a chip or a run anywhere that I can find. I had no experience flying general aviation airplanes when I bought this. In fact, I didn't even have a legal license to fly it. My license is multi-engine heavy jets. I flew commercial Boeing 727s and DC-8s, and I flew in the Air Force. I flew B-52 bombers and all kinds of jets and trainers and so forth. So I didn't know how to land at an airport without a tower. I had no idea what a square pattern was, or a rectangular pattern. I had no idea. When somebody says report left base, I had no idea what that meant. Or left downwind. Is that my left or your left? Whose left do I fly downwind?
Oh my God.
That resulted in a lot of confusion early on with different airports flying on the wrong side of the runway. The towers were very understanding. The only thing I can compare it to is my friend's Bonanza, his A36 Bonanza. They were developed at about the exact same time that the Navion came out, but they had a bigger motor. They had a 225, an E225, and the Navions were grossly underpowered with a little 185 geared Lycoming. So the Bonanza won the popularity contest back when they had the V-tail. Anyone that witnesses this, you need to go fly a Navion because you will buy one. I'm responsible for a number of people. Dick McSpadden has probably sold 20 Navions at least in his career. And whenever any of our friends sell a Navion, they better make sure the new guy joins the Midwest Navioneers.